Hey there, XR here, once again playing Subnautica. We are back in our base. It has just gotten dark out, unfortunately, but we are going to go exploring in the Seamoth today and see if we can find some more interesting stuff a little bit further afield from home. So, just make sure my inventory is relatively clear. Yep. And we've got our water filtration machine. So let's go. Here's our little Seamoth that we just built last time. It's the first submarine you can get, and I'm getting bitten by a stalker. It's alright. I've got a spare power cell with me, as well as a spare battery for my Sea Glide, so we should be able to go pretty far. Now, there is this cave here, but the problem is it goes below my safe depth. I actually recorded like a couple minutes earlier and started to go down here into this cave system, and I went past the safe depth where the Seamoth starts to take crush damage from the pressure, and just my Seamoth just exploded, and because I couldn't find the exit, and that was no fun. There's also giant snakes down here that will eat you, but the reason I'm coming back down here at all, not only just to show it, is that you can get magnetite down here. And I'd love to grab a piece because that's how you make the compass. So let me leave my Seamoth here for a sec. Sometimes you can get it inside these giant things, and sometimes you can get it it's just on the walls down here. I don't see any in here. Can I cut these though? No. I guess these are called snake mushrooms because the snakes live in them, like I was talking about. You notice my oxygen is going down much faster than it necessarily should because of the depth. So if I go below 225, I'm going to start taking just constant damage on the Seamoth, which will eventually destroy it. There's a snake over there, see it? It looks a little buggy right now, but they will attack and kill me if I get too close. But I'd really love to find a piece of magnetite so that I can build a compass. I also really don't want to get lost down here though, because if I can't find the exit, again, I'm basically screwed. Oh, there's one. There's a piece right there on the floor. Alright. Oh god. Oh, they're just biters. Whew. Alright. Annoying, but not necessarily deadly. Where did that piece of magnetite go? Oh, there it is. Out of here, biters. Lava down there. Goes all the way down to the core. Alright. Let's get out of here. Now, I think this was the exit right here, right? Yes it is. Alright. Escaping the cave. Jeez, dark. There's a reef back over there. Alright, here we go. So we're in the red grass zone. Okay. Whew, it's a little scary. It can be a little tense, this game. Moments like that. Alright, I'm just gonna pop back to the base quick and make a compass out of this magnetite, so that'll help us not get lost. Oh shoot, I have no power because it's night. Forgot about that. Alright, you know what? Stalker. We'll pop back to the pod quick, because that'll have power, and I wanted to get another med kit anyway. I'm going to use one to bring myself back to full. And in the Seamoth, you go pretty quick, so... Although we do have to be careful not to crash into stuff. Although as long as we're above the safe depth, we won't actually take damage anyway. I don't know if you noticed that when I was down in the cave, but you only take collision damage when you're below your safe depth, which is 125 meters in the Seamoth. So if I'm above 125 meters, even if I hit stuff, I shouldn't take damage. There we go. And then we'll make Oh shoot, I need a computer chip for that too? Well, it's daylight again now. So I can make a computer chip, but I'm also quite thirsty. Stop hanging around right outside my base, Stalker. Jeez.
Power only. Power restored. All primary systems emergency power only. Power restored.
Just go away.
Systems emergency power only. Power restored. All primary systems emergency.
The reason it's doing that is because of this thing. This thing constantly uses power, so until the sun gets high enough, this thing is constantly draining the power to make water, and it's not producing power fast enough to keep up with it because of the sun isn't up, and we just have solar panels.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
There we go. Now the sun should be high enough. So do I need a computer chip? Which is that? One of those. Can I turn this thing off, I wonder? Just like temporarily? I'm not sure that I can, actually. I could build another solar panel. Which I believe just takes that. Stalker's still freaking out here, though, flying around. No, it takes 2 quartz and 1 titanium. I was had it backwards. Stalker's finally swimming away. Help a little bit. I should also, I should also build a welder. I'm just thinking about this now for the first time, but if we're gonna explore in the Seamoth, the welder is what you need to repair the Seamoth. And I feel like it would be wise to have one with us. Table cross sample times 2 in quartz. Okay, I do have that though. What? Oh, did I actually put it away instead of taking it out? Yes, I did. So there's that, and then I can now construct the compass. Which you can now see at the top of my HUD there, right under the power display. I now have a direction display, which is very, very useful, believe me. Alright, I know I promised we were going to go exploring in the Seamoth. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. I promised we were gonna go exploring in the Seamoth this episode, and we will. But I've decided that I would rather be safe than sorry. So I'm going to take some precautions first, and that is going to include building a welder. I need crash powder, which comes from these exploding guys. Shit, that one didn't have any. Ow. Alright, where did he come from? There. He's got some. Alright, crash powder get. I need magnesium, which you make from 3 salt deposits. And I believe that is all that I need to make the welder. Oh, out of battery. I should grab some more copper too and make at least one more battery. Titanium, not what I'm looking for. Some quartz over here though. There's some salt. I have at least one salt. Or did I just see this quartz and think it was salt? That may have happened. Salt is kind of hard to notice a lot of the time. It's very small and white. I'm also not sure if they changed where it spawns. It used to be a lot more common in the safe reef zone, and I feel like in my more recent times playing, I've seen it more in other areas. What's up here? I don't think I've gone this way yet. Is this just more red grass? Yeah, this is more red grass. This might actually be, yep, radiation detected. See that at the top? That is in the direction of the ship, crashed ship, the Aurora, which I do not want to go towards at the moment.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ooh, is that salt? That's salt. Alright, so I know I have at least one salt. I'm also picking up some provisions here, but I know I have at least one salt back at the base. And I just grabbed one. So if I can grab one more, then we should be in good shape. I still want to grab at least one more copper, though. Because now I'm, obviously I'm using my Sea Glide energy to do this stuff. Oh, there. Of course not. So I'm just picking up quartz because you need quartz for a lot of the advanced stuff, and it's definitely the most common in this like starting safe reef area. So I figured, I want to go down there. Oh, my inventory's full. Titanium is common. I don't need to worry about that. Rather have food and water and copper. With which to make batteries. There's salt. Alright, so we should be good on the welder now. Where's my base? Over there. Somehow got to the other side of this. Damn it. Come on. Limestone. Give me some freaking copper. That's sandstone. Silver is valuable too, though. More valuable than quartz, I'm sorry to say. There we go. Alright, back to base. Gosh, I'm really thirsty too. My character, not me personally.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining. Caution, dehydration detected.
Yeah. I'm going.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, this thing produces salt too. I forgot about that. We just barely got the first one here, so. First of all, let's make some water from these air sacs. Because I'm dying of dehydration. Then let's cook this peeper. I'll eat him. We'll drink the water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Eat this peeper. Okay, good on that. Let's make some batteries. Let's stow the rest of this stuff for now. And then let's make a welder. These can get stowed too. So to make a welder, we need welder, magnesium, crash powder, and titanium. Okay. Grab a piece of titanium, grab the salt deposits. So we will make magnesium. And then make the welder. There we go. So now we're safe. Grab this out of here too. Now we are safe in far as if the Seamoth gets damaged, we can repair it in the field with the welder. I'm also going to run back here quick because I don't know if you remember, but at the very beginning there's a communications relay type thing in our pod here that it says you need the welder to repair, which theoretically could maybe send a distress signal. It's this thing right here, see? Use welder to repair. Also kind of repair the rest of this stuff, I think, and make it look a little bit nicer in here.
Message. This is an automated bounce back from the Aurora mining vessel. Your distress signal has been received. An emergency relief team will be dispatched to your location. The estimated arrival time, 9 hours.
So we were able to send a distress call, but it just went to the Aurora, which obviously is not going to help us. But also managed to repair up the crash pod, the escape pod there, so it's not on fire and falling apart anymore, which is of limited use to us, but it's kind of neat that you can do that. Excuse me, Mr. Stalker. Just need to pop back into the base for one more second. Water's done. Thank you, Mr. Machine. We're also going to do this. So we should be in pretty good shape now as far as supplies. I'm actually going to stow at least one of these med kits here, so we don't need to be carrying 3 around for the most part. Yeah. Alright, let's go. I'm going to save the game first, just to be safe.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's go see what's out there. So, I'm just going to go up to the surface here quick. The Aurora is over that way, so let's go south. Let's see what's south. That's why having the compass is good, because, I mean, we have the beacon to guide us back, but it's always nice to just be able to say, okay, I know I need to go south to get home, or north in this case, because we were going south. So there's the red grass. Here's the kelp forest. We're not very deep right now. Did it just become nighttime? I think it did. Okay, so here's a new biome. actually don't remember what this one is called. With these big globule things.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Yeah, I know. This goes down quite deep. Here's a piece of wreckage. May have interesting stuff in it if we can. There's a fragment down here.
Maximum depth reached.
There we go.
Damage imminent.
No, go up, up, up. Thank you. Yeah, see, look, I went down to 87 health just that quickly. Alright. Don't see anything here to be afraid of. So I'm gonna jump out here, and I saw a fragment down here. There it is. Cyclops pressure compensator. So this is another piece of the big sub. What are these things? Aluminum oxide. Honestly, not sure what that's for. To keep an eye on my oxygen there, you'll see it dropping much more quickly than it would in, you know, if I wasn't in red depth. You can see my depth meter is red.
Caution, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Get in here and let my oxygen fill back up. And then I'm gonna go see if I can find an entrance to this piece of wreckage. There might be tech or something in here. If I can figure out how to get in. If there is an entrance. I guess there doesn't necessarily have to be. I'm not seeing anything. Oosh, except for the fact that I'm apparently trapped. Hearing lots of scary noises, though, which does not please me. Alright, I don't know. I'm not sure if there's a way to get into
30
this.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
So let us look around here. I mean, fragments are obviously something we're very interested in. There's a couple, or at least one. I guess the rest of those are rocks. I'm also gonna, I guess, repair my Seamoth here back up to full. Okay. Nuclear reactor. That's useful. Let's go up a little bit here. We were going south. See, there's so much empty water just above these biomes before you even get to the biome itself. Ooh, island. Go check that out. You can actually build on the islands, although it's not always beneficial to do so. I mean, there's obviously some limitations. I had a game once where I was like, I'm going to build my base on the island, and I did, and then I built the mobile vehicle bay and wasn't thinking and put it too close to the shore, and I spent all the resources to build a Seamoth, and the Seamoth materialized on the beach, and I was like, oh. Because you can't push it around, so it just sat there. However, we can get out and take a look at least. Also, there's a fragment over here. A moon pool. See, we need the moon pool to, I need 4 of those. But we need the moon pool to, also those crab things attack you. They don't do a lot of damage, but we need the moon pool to be able to upgrade our Seamoth. So as you can see here, this is just, it's pretty neat. There's nothing really on this, you can scan these things just for encyclopedia entries, but there's nothing, as far as I know, there's no resources or anything like that spawn on the islands. I'm getting base power messages again because it was night and the solar panels were not providing enough power, but you know, like I said, there's no resources that spawn on these islands as far as I know. They're just here to be kind of cool. and you could build a base on them outside of the water if you wanted to. Which seems to be like, you know, if you were a real human trapped on this planet, that's probably what you'd want to do, just for the sake of being able to get out of the water on dry land. But for us right now, not a whole lot of point to these. There's my pod way over there, you can see it in the distance. Not a whole lot of point to the islands at the moment. I would like to find more of those moon pool fragments. And I mean, this goes pretty far down. And you know, there'll be a biome underneath these the island here, but I don't necessarily want to. I don't want to go too deep, obviously, because then we will run into trouble. I'm going to see, keeping an eye on my depth meter, how far we need to go down to see the floor, or you know, anything. Pretty deep. Now, currently, as I mentioned, my safe depth, or my maximum depth, with the Seamoth. Oh, here's something. My maximum depth with the Seamoth currently. Oh, I may be off the edge of the map. That may be what this is, which would be not so hot. Alright, let's head back in the direction of our base, because at least we know that's on the map. There's also, if you go off the map in certain areas, there are a very scary beast called the Reaper Leviathan, which patrols the like borders of the map and will kill you very, very quickly. Anyway, what I was saying was the maximum depth I can go to right now in my Seamoth here is 225 meters before I start taking damage. But the game has biomes that spawn as deep as the game has biomes that spawn as deep as like 700, 800 meters before they'll even spawn. And you obviously need to upgrade your Seamoth quite a bit to get that deep. You can put upgrades in it that let it go deeper. So here's something. I see a type of crystal out there that I'm not familiar with. So grab that just to see what it is. It's this one right here. Mercury ore. Are these just acid mushrooms? Deep shrooms. Let me make hydrochloric acid. That's interesting. Do not know what that's for. Oh, I'm right at the edge of my safe depth here. So I am not going to go down there. Oh, here's another big piece of wreckage, though. With some storage boxes or something down here. Let me just pop out and see if I can get anything from this stuff. Cargo boxes. Can I do anything with these? Interact in any way? What was that? Nope, just dig sand. No, doesn't look like I can glean anything useful from this for the most part. More broken cargo boxes, but there's nothing that I can grab out of them, it doesn't look like.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See if we can find anything else interesting around here. This is a different biome too, although I'm not sure. Again, not sure what the name of this one is. Dunes, maybe? Sparse dunes? Something like that. Here's a fragment. Oh, it's another nuclear reactor fragment. Actually, looking at my clock, I'm just about at half an hour, so I'm going to save the game here and end this episode, and then we will be back and continue exploring. Our base is way over there. So we're looking for fragments to upgrade our Seamoth so we can go deeper. That would be the primary goal right now, I guess. So, yep, tune in next time. Thanks for watching.